Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the Daily Bone Podcast, where we discuss all things crypto market. That includes the majors like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, meme coins, and of course, NFTs. Happy birthday, Ethereum. I believe it's 10th birthday today for Ethereum. That's exciting. Today, we're going to discuss Kraken's IPO details that got released yesterday. We're going to talk about another big banking partnership from Coinbase and how to trade today's volatility. GM, if you're listening in the spaces, give us a like, give us a retweet, give us a comment, give us a bookmark. Let us know you're here. We took a lot of suggestions from the comments yesterday on what gaming NFT to buy. So we're going to do a little bit of gaming NFT purchase later today as well. I've got a bull thesis on an NFT that I'm going to give you. I'm joined today by my friends, my pals, my dogs, Easy and Kicks. Kicks, how you making out today? How you doing?
Good. How you doing? Go back to that view.
The super zoomed one?
Yeah. Hey, good. How you doing?
Doing great. Doing great. Easy, how you feeling today?
I'm good. How are you, Ray?
I'm good. I saw you feeling the itch today. You were like, "Yo, we gotta be patient on today's volatility."
I just wanted to buy something, and sure enough, TRX nuked after my buy. So I'm like,
and you were like, "All right, I'm shorting Pangu." No, I'm not doing it. You're like, "I'm longing something else." Oh no.
I'm reading a great book right now. Do either of you guys read books?
Yeah.
I know you do. Easy. You were reading one, talking about one the other day.
From some socialist. Yeah, that was actually good.
Yeah, but I'm sure it was a good book. Even socialists know how to write good stuff. In fact, sometimes some would argue socialists write better than capitalists. They got a little bit more EQ in them, slightly lower IQ though, of course. Looking up, I'm reading this book. It's my buddy Darren got it. Unknown Market Wizards by Jack D. Schwager. It's a cool book where he basically just interviews these like top traders that have had 100% compounded returns over 10 years or 13 years, whatever, but it's interview style in the book. So it's like super digestible. You know what I mean? He's like asking them questions and they're just like answering the questions in like paragraph form. Like, what was your best trade? What was your worst trade? What happened here? So
we just start reading it. It looks like I've got the full book here.
Yeah, I paid for it, so that sucks for me.
Yeah, I just Googled it.
How the hell is that free?
I don't know.
I paid $24 for hardback.
Google Books. Here it is. It looks like it's the whole book.
Do you pay for Google Books?
No, I don't even know what Google Books is until right now.
Why the hell? Well, I mean, maybe that's a snippet. How many pages is it?
I don't know. It seems like a lot of pages.
A lot of pages.
Scrolling through it.
That might just be the full book.
All right. Well, the full book's available for free on Google Books. You don't even have to buy it. Yeah, it's a good read.
Here we go. Some pages are omitted from this book preview.
Yeah, you would. Thanks, Google. You fucking Steelers. But yeah, dude, it's great interview style. Hear about people, mindset. The last interview that I've read was great because this guy was talking all about the mental side of the game, and he has been keeping a journal for 15 years, daily journal of his trading, right? So he has a ton of information to go back on. And some of the biggest things that he noticed, one was that 10 or 20% of his trades generated all of his returns, right? I think it was 10%. And the rest, when you average them all up, didn't really amount to anything. And he also noticed a lot of times, when he was itching to find a trade and trace a trade, he would a lot of times get himself into a bad mindset if that trade didn't work out. Then it affected future trades, blah, blah, blah. And so he was like, yeah, there's a lot of times in my trading career where in 2 weeks, I'll make more money than I did the last 6 months. But then the 2 weeks after, nothing happens. And if I do something during those 2 weeks, I gave a bunch back to the market, right? And so, he was talking about mindset, timing, all sorts of good things. I think if you're a trader, you like doing that stuff. Good read.
Nice. I'll have to check that one out.
Fucking better, dude.
2020, so it's fairly recent. It's not one of those.
And all of the guys in the book said they read his original one, right? But I think his original one, was probably from even older traders. If you want to, like the 60s traders, when you're like calling a guy on a phone to trade, maybe a little too out of date for us.
Like initial Warren Buffett type stuff.
Yeah, even some of the guys he's interviewing in this one, they're talking about making trades in like the 80s and the 90s, and they're like, "Dude, I made $5,000 that week." And they're like, "That was a massive deal."
That's crazy. I had like $19,000 downswings in like a 3-minute candle, and I'm like, "Man, this hurts. This hurts."
Inflation, baby. You'll probably be in the book next, Easy. You'll be in version 3.
That'd be cool.
Right?
I don't know if I want to be in a book.
Some of the people didn't, but they thought it was also part of their way to just give back. Pass some insights down to the next generation, You're still a little too young to give back. You're like 30, You got plenty of time to give back.
Yeah, we're gonna figure out when they're gonna come knocking on the door. The reporters, trying to get easy. And speaking of reporters, why don't we go over to the weather report today? Kicks, if you want to take us away with that whenever you're ready. Let me know if you need music. I know you were having issues before.
What? I've never had issues. What are you talking about?
Oh no, never mind. You were on your
Ladies and gentlemen, today is Wednesday, July 30th. The majors are down across the board today, with Bitcoin below 108. No, it's got to be 118. Ethereum under 3,800 and Solana at 177. Details were released surrounding Kraken's upcoming IPO. They are now looking to raise $500 million through IPO at a $15 billion valuation and are targeting an early 2026 IPO date. Next up, eToro announced plans to launch tokenized versions of the most popular U.S.-listed stocks and ETFs as ERC tokens on Ethereum. Initially, these tokens will be tradable 24 hours a day during weekdays on eToro's platform, with users eventually able to withdraw tokens to self-custody. Sorry, I'm thinking about this in my head. Who the fuck's eToro? I've heard of them before. Finally, Bitcoin treasury companies continue to buy as Strategy purchased $2.46 billion worth of Bitcoin with proceeds from their STRC IPO. Jack Mahler's 21 Capital disclosed holding and purchases of $5.1 billion worth of Bitcoin ahead of their planned listing. Who's going to run out of money first? These guys or the sellers? We'll find out. Back to you in the studio.
Excellent weather report as always, Kicks. eToro, they've been around, trading platform, sort of like E-Trade. They were getting into crypto.
What's like the Mexican version?
I don't believe so, but they've been getting into crypto since last cycle, at least. I know that they were like exploring it last cycle because I was talking to some of the guys over there when I was at a previous company. So they've been around for a couple cycles, peeking around at crypto. Now they're really going all in. So tokenized stocks on Ethereum for eToro.
You think they cleared it with SEC? Probably.
I don't know. I believe they were talking about like IPOing at some point. Like I think they were one of the companies looking to like eventually IPO or filed for IPO.
Yeah, so everyone's just a whore for crypto so they can IPO. That's cool.
It's good for us, right? Good for us. Also breaking news.
I'm not complaining.
We saw another major Coinbase partnership, major bank, Coinbase and Chase partnered here. So basically TLDR on this, Coinbase customers can use Chase credit cards for the first time to fund their accounts. Chase rewards members. So you have one of those Chase cards. I've got one of these. You can transfer your rewards to your Coinbase account in form of USDC, and then direct bank to wallet connection. So Coinbase continuing to use crypto as a service, continuing to partner with major banks. This would be the second big partnership they announced. This one's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Great to see that it's becoming easier to buy crypto. The friction is being reduced, and like the lines are being blurred between traditional.
It's great to see Chase bend the knee. One of the top of the banking cabals bend the knee. I love to see it.
Yeah, I mean, there. It's crazy. Jamie Dimon being like like an advocate against crypto, and then just seeing like
Longest time.
yeah.
Eventually, probably looked at his traders making a shit ton of money off of. He's like, oh well, okay, over that, man. You guys made me even richer. And hey, shout out Elizabeth Warren. Sorry about that, man. GG. No re.
Oh man, it makes me like it's kind of like jarring seeing like how this is like how
yeah. I kind of hate it, dude.
Yeah,
it's kind of like, you know, you like some sort of alternative band. Now you hear them on the mainstream radio. You're happy for them, but you know it's no longer. It feels less cool.
Yeah, but I mean, it was very difficult to like get into crypto, and like it's like the juxtaposition. Like this morning, I watched it popped up on my Instagram an SNL skit from 2017 talking about Bitcoin as an investment and like laughing about like how absurd it is. Like the tech for Bitcoin hasn't changed from it, but like the ability for like retail to understand and adopt it is like night and day. I can play a little bit of this. I've got it here. But just like watching this, pretty wild.
Oh, I love our little get-togethers.
Well, you know what I don't love?
What?
Not knowing where to put my money for retirement.
There are just too many options.
401ks, IRAs, savings.
It's so confusing.
Well, you know where I put my money?
Where?
Bitcoin.
What's Bitcoin?
Bitcoin is the first decentralized digital cryptocurrency that works without a central bank.
Well, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, and it's so simple to use. Transactions take place through the use of cryptography and are verified by network nodes and recorded in an immutable public distributed ledger called a blockchain. What could be simpler than that?
Nothing. It sounds great.
Right. So is it like investing in stocks?
Kind of, but not at all.
Well, I'm on board.
Really? Because I have so many more questions.
Not me.
Where can I get one of
Wanda
these?
got rich.
Can I buy one at my local bank?
Of course not. What a dumb question.
Yeah, so like there, like, can I buy one at my local bank? Of course not. What a dumb question. And then you're seeing all these banks basically just like completely blur the lines. It goes on for another minute. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but like that's essentially the gist of it is like the two of them talking about Bitcoin agreeing and then Wanda being like you guys are idiots. What's going on?
Classic, dude. You want to be the contrarian, man.
Yep, definitely do. I think they gave like a Bitcoin price of like 17K at that point. So crazy how far we've come, 10x from that.
Danny Flacco in the comments said, women aren't funny as comedians. That's a little inflammatory.
Did he?
A little sexist.
Oh, sorry. He said, how is this funny? Sorry. That's right.
It wasn't quite what he said.
Sorry about that. I think my contacts needed to get re-upped.
Love to see how far we've come. Additionally, bringing back to the stories on the weather report, we saw the big buy from MicroStrategy. This is interesting to me because this is capital that's coming not from diluting their own shares. It's coming from the stretch offering. If they can continue to offer these new products without necessarily diluting their shares, I'm curious to see how MicroStrategy is going to perform.
Little sexual name too. What if like the next one is like Gape? You know?
No, it has to be STR. Like we know this. So STRG, and it's just called Gape. Just throw everybody off. Easy's a little concerned here. Oh man.
Easy, is you okay?
Tired today.
You stay up late?
No, not really. I just did a lot yesterday. I golfed, shot like a 94. Was not happy with it.
Nice.
Once you break 80, you're just disappointed. Or once you break 90, you're just disappointed forever. Unless you break 90.
It's tough. It's tough, dude. Yeah, it's like right on the cusp. And it just doesn't feel sweet. I'll tell you what, breaking 80 is going to be really hard. So buckle up, buddy.
Oh yeah. Breaking 80 is like, oh, you're him. You're him. I don't know that things are feeling good. Things are feeling good. I mean, the market, I don't know. I keep going back and forth on if I want rate cuts or not.
Like rate cuts now or just rate cuts in general?
In general. The economy came in with a 3% growth today, which beat expectations. So it looks like we're basically like there's a 0% chance we get cuts. The tougher thing is going to be like, do we get cuts in the fall or not?
Yeah. I've been on the mindset that the two cuts that people are calling for are Not a guarantee. I'm betting on no cuts continually. I think we don't see a cut September. It's 50-50 now. I think that drops lower. But
Probably the only cut we see is tax cuts.
I saw that news on the GDP going up 3%. It looks like equities were green before. They're now kind of almost even on the morning in pre-market.
That's my favorite thing, dude, though. That's my favorite thing. It's like the economy is crushing it. Things are down. But I have started noticing this, right? Putting on no more silly kicks, serious trading kicks mine. Yesterday, we got like in-kind redemptions approved.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's like a rumor news thing, right? And then we have like economies like looking hot. I'm just seeing less Michael Saylor buying a shit ton. Fucking Jack Mahler buying a lot, right? And not seeing
I know
pumps
Pio's
off
gonna
of
hate
it.
this, but I just feel like the Michael Saylor strategy stuff is like a giant pyramid scheme. He gets really mad when I say that, but it's like they just keep dropping more public traded companies to raise more capital to keep buying more Bitcoin.
I mean, if I'm being honest with you, I did look at MicroStrategy and I was like, I wonder if this is a good short here, but I suck at options trading, so I won't be doing that. I did sell my Pudgy Penguin
When?
yesterday.
SUV money?
Yep.
You sold it on the stream with Greeny?
Nope, before. And
Oh,
they
wow.
put my profile picture in the preview image. And
That's
people were like,
awesome.
he no longer owns that.
Are you gonna
That's
change the
brutal.
profile picture?
Well, I have to.
You don't
Eventually.
have to.
I don't have to. I mean, I can do what I want, but you know, I
It's
respect
America. It's your world.
I respect the new owner, so I'll change it, but I'm still deciding what I want to change it to. But yeah, I got it 57K cash.
Have you thought about going back to the crypto hobo?
That was a dark time. I don't know. That was a real dark time. I did treat myself to buying a new hybrid after
Ooh,
the
what'd you
sale.
get?
QI 35, 5
okay.
hybrid, cranked it up to a 6.5.
Wow.
Is it one of those adjustable lofts?
I had the guy crank it up at the store. I don't trust myself.
Yeah, I have one of those too. And
Yeah.
I did it at one point and it completely threw it off.
Yeah, exactly. So I had him do it. So I got a 4 hybrid and a 6.5. So I got a lot of shit.
I play with a 5 hybrid and then 6 through 60 degree irons. And then I bought what's called a super hybrid from Callaway.
Tell me more.
So a super hybrid is a way for you to get rid of your woods. It's in between a 3 and a 5 wood. And it's just a massive head on it. It's like a fairway hybrid. Thing is sick.
Oh,
My hybrid's the best club I hit. I can't hit a driver, so I generally
Do you tee off with the hybrid?
tee off with a hybrid.
Oh, you're a sicko.
Yeah, I can hit it maybe 270.
what?
Smash that thing, but can't hit a driver.
A hybrid 270 yards? When are you going on the tour?
I don't know what to tell you.
Dude, you have big hips? Stand up.
Maybe. I don't know.
Stand up.
Stand
Let
up.
me see it from the side. Let me see the ass. Yeah, you got a good trunk. Oh yeah, I can see that core.
You have a good trunk is crazy.
Yeah, I may go back to my King Moonbird that I lost 40 grand on.
Dude, you got absolutely fleeced. Did you see that you got flipped on? So you sold for 15.29. Somebody flipped it for 15.3 within a minute.
Wow, dude. Fuck. I got fleeced, man.
0.01 on the table here.
Why don't you just go
Shit.
to a bodoggo, you know?
I could, dude. I got some good doggies.
I mean, we go shopping here too. See what we got. What we got listed. You know, when we have these runs on floor price, there's a lot of value to be found in mid rares. People are just sweeping floors. You could go the Viking. I like this Viking guy.
I already have like 10, so I'll probably pick one of mine.
Well, that's not as fun as me going and picking cool BoDoggos out of the collection
Yeah, that's true though.
and shopping with someone else's money. Is there anything else more fun than that?
Shit.
Never.
Ask my wife.
What about this? You can be this like art critic from New York City. He's like a little uptight, but
Oh,
like
a little snazzy.
yeah. He's got
I like
the crown
that.
on. Yeah, it's not a bad one.
That could be fun.
Speaking of NFTs, I promised you yesterday I was going to be live buying an NFT today. I took some suggestions from the crowd. I'm going to be buying an NFT right now, and I've got a thesis behind it. And we're not buying any small NFT. We're buying a decent NFT here, decent chunk of money we're going to spend. And I got front ran a little bit. All right, so OpenSea, they have their rewards. This week is focused on gaming. So essentially, they did a stream with Off the Grid. I'm going to be buying one of these gaming collections. This is an epic reward, so 250 XP. These are some of the bigger rewards. They link you right to like the approved collections, multi-chain, etc. You can spend as little as I think $10 on this. But I'm going a little bit bigger. I'm going into the Pirate Nation collection. Big fans of what they're doing over there. Fern, they just hired ICO Beast. They are pushing VRNG, on-chain RNG, basically powering gaming, powering casinos, powering other products that use RNG on the blockchain. So I like these here. I think that they're going to continue to get hype. I think that ICO Beast is good at generating hype, and I think that value accrues back to both the pirate token and to these little guys here. I had a couple ones I liked yesterday, and then OpenSea went out and tweeted a fucking pirate yesterday, and the floor got swept. So now I'm paying a premium today. But I think I'm gonna get this crown guy here. What do you think?
Beautiful, light, lovely hair.
Yeah. All right, so we're grabbing this. We're grabbing this one. 0.41 ETH. I'm gonna say this is probably like a multi-month hold for me. I don't have any ETH. I can use USD on base though, which is pretty sweet.
Wait, so it just like bridges and buys for you?
Yeah, pretty awesome. Their whole like cross-chain swap now is like sick. Like you can basically buy anything with anything.
I should stop using MetaMask, huh?
Yeah,
No,
probably.
it's OpenSea. It's not Rabby.
You
Good
should
job,
still stop
OpenSea.
using MetaMask.
Boom. We've got a Founders Pirate number 2081. I'm pretty excited. Yeah, like let's claim that reward, but I'm gonna show you like what their swap looks like because it's more obvious when you're looking at like token buys. So like you're trading tokens here.
Did you hear that ding dang?
Yeah, it's nice when you get a reward. Yeah, little C bell. Let's look at volume on tokens. So like say I'm buying Pepe. Like I can buy Pepe with like
Go all in.
ETH. Yeah.
Go all in right now.
No, I'm gonna buy more SPX. I every time I bring this up, I just DCA more into SPX. So like I can use base, I can use whatever. Like right now my ETH's on base, so that's where I'm using it. Yeah, so we're gonna buy a little bit more SPX here. Continue to just DCA.
Let's wait for the bell.
It's not going to give me a bell here. It's not a a voyage. I think there's actually is one more voyage we can do. I need to connect my ENS. Add your .ens to your OpenSea profile. I don't even know how to do that.
I didn't sign up for voyaging, and when I bought the Moonbirds.
You still have the Moonbird, right? Oh, you didn't complete the voyage?
I mean, I bought it. I don't understand why I have to click a fucking little like journey button. Just fucking credit it to my account.
Well, then you don't hear the ding.
I'm fine. I'm fine with just living in your moment with your ding and imagining I got it. I'm just making sure I'm getting credit for my hard work.
Yeah. I'll have to check out this ENS and figure that out later today. But yeah, I've been racking up these rewards. I'm up to over 3,000 XP now. Basically trying to complete these whenever I can. But a lot of these are very low lift. Like this is buy an NFT for $5. And a lot of times there's like these high volume collections that are basically people like completing these rewards. So looking at like 1 day volume, you'll see like this DX terminal here. This counts as both gaming and a $5 NFT. So people are like basically buying this and reflipping it at like 0.004. This is that that stock trading NFT collection that we got rinsed on a couple weeks ago, if you remember this one. But you can see just the activity on these people just like using it to complete the rewards. So you can do it with like pretty low
These things
cost.
absolutely smoked us, huh?
Yeah, we got crushed on these. I think I have like, I don't know, 50 of these right now.
I have
What was
so
the
many of
mint?
them.
More than this. More than this for sure. Maybe 0.005, 0.01, something like that. But yeah, not great. Yeah, so a little OS farming, continuing to do that. Just positioning myself for when they eventually launch a token, because I'm somebody who has a lot of 2021 volume. And I
Me
know
too.
they're looking at different archetypes. Like, did you continue to trade in OpenSea? What's your loyalty like now? Like, are you continuing to do the quest? So somebody with that old volume, I really want to make sure that I'm positioned well to like be there for the upcoming airdrop. So I'm going to continue to do volume there. I basically completely removed myself from Blur, 100% loyalty into OpenSea, only listing there, only buying there, just to maximize the chance of any kind of potential airdrop. So that's my game plan there. One of the few platforms I am looking to integrate with. Other plays right now, easy. FOMC, we have the crypto report coming out of the White House. Are you streaming today at 2:00?
Probably. I'll probably stream FOMC.
Yeah. And then your strategy, what was your strategy? You're talking about like trading the candles after the
You
announcement?
want to let the market figure out where it's going first. You don't need to chase like the initial candle, the initial run.
Okay.
That's how I look at it. I'm like, there's no reason to be the first one into that trade until the market figures out what direction it wants to go.
Yep, that makes sense. Has there been anything that you've been looking to trade, Kicks? Did you sell that Pudgy and basically pull it all out, or now do you have some money burning in your pocket that you're looking to potentially make a trade, or are you just waiting for like the meta to reveal itself to you?
Yeah, I'm just chilling, dude. Keeping my mental game healthy. I've been doing a little light perps trading. I'm up like 50% on the perps trading, having fun with that just to keep my hands moving. Not on big volume or anything like that, or big size. But now I got the liquidity. I can not worry about selling things or get nervous. But I do think I was looking at some charts, and I wouldn't be surprised if August, September is a little meh on the crypto price action front. But I think that sets us up for a nice Q4. Every good spring needs a good compression. So yeah, the big thing that I'm trying to do is get my information inflow game strong, because every single year, Q4, there's a pile of money made to be made. If in October of last year you were either going ham on virtuals or you're going ham on Solana AI plays, millionaires were made. Many a millionaire was minted during that period of time. Early October is where you get in to get like the violent gains. And then people like me got in like November and made a good amount of money, right? But like nowhere near the people that got in early, right? Because you're getting, these things and they're doing 100Xs, right? Like I'm getting in these things and getting 3Xs or 4Xs, right? The year before that, 2023, gaming tokens, right? We saw Prime, Ronin, those were huge plays. I was lucky enough to hit those. We also had stuff like Mog coming out during that period of time, which was a monster win for those that got in. Pepe was a great time to buy. Those setups happened, in March. 2022, you had like open edition, free mints, blah, 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 meta. 2021 was NFTs. So trying to make sure I have a good information inflow to find what that thing's going to be. Cause I think, history repeats itself. So we're going to have another meta in Q4.
What's the best way to be able to identify that early and jump on?
That's a fucking good question. You figure that out, you let me know. I think one sign is definitely, but this isn't the earliest indicator because this is basically when it starts to permeate the timeline. So you're not early, but you're still early. But I think resistance to the meta is a very strong sign. So like when people are like, this is dumb, this is just ChatGPT with the token, right? And you're getting like kind of that friction resistance on the timeline. Because for these things to blow up, they can't be consensus out of the gate. Because if they're consensus, everyone's already in, right? The play's already to be had. You need a healthy amount of FUD, a healthy amount of people that are like, this is dumb. Similar, like if you go back to Friendtech, like when Friendtech first launched, it was like, this is the stupidest thing ever, right? But if you got in the first week of Friendtech and you put 10K in, I think it would have been hard not to make 100K, So I think that's a good sign, resistance, even from myself, because a lot of times, like, I'll resist these new things because they're not always going to make sense because you're early. But a lot of times there's smart people in these spots early, right? So like who was in October virtuals? You had Zeneca, right? You had Legendary, you had ICO Beast. All those guys absolutely murdered it in October. So it's not like the information isn't out there. It's just like the information isn't trending, right? So I think like listening to smart people like that and seeing where they're poking around, where they're exploring, is smart as well. But yeah, I got no clue. I can't read the tea leaves. But I do know that if my mental is good and I keep myself open to these plays, if and when they materialize in front of my face, I should be able to take a swing.
So I'm going to throw out a couple things that seem to fit that mold to an extent right now. And let me know what you think. So things that aren't completely consensus, things that do get a healthy amount of FUD. InfoFi and Kaido.
Mm-hmm.
Zora.
Mm-hmm.
Creator tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Abstract to an extent. I see Bongo in the comments here with the abstract, but I'm not sure if that's getting FUD or just there's friction to jump over that. No one's FUDding abstract, I don't think. I think people are just there might be friction. Yeah. But I see Zora and I see InfoFi both getting FUD. And people are like, this is either very bad or they're all in on it. So like those are two things that just jump out to me as you say, like kind of these are things we can look for to find the next meta. I haven't played around in Zora at all. Nick, you've been on for a little bit now.
Nick's launched like 9 tokens over there. Yeah, there's one of his guitar.
Nick, what's the experience on Zora like?
Well, it's good when I'm making a ton of money. That was one of my favorite things about it was that I launched it, they promoted it, and I rose to the top, and it's great being at the top. I haven't since launched anything because it felt honestly, I did it experimentally just to see what would happen. The FUD that they're getting now is that it just auto creates tokens for each of these posts. I don't see this as well. There's two sides of this. One is you can end up with the product that people actually want. The problem is the number of tokens associated with each of these posts. Like if you remember during NFT season when someone ended up buying who was it, Jack Dorsey's tweet for $1 million or whatever. I think there's some interesting market in that, but you need to have some authorized way of purchasing social media posts. But I could see somebody doing that. But I think there's thousands and thousands of tokens associated with each individual post. So it's like trading like a meme coin, which is the worst way to do it. I think it needs to be inherently illiquid. There needs to be a bid,
more like NFTs.
It needs to, closer to NFTs, almost to a degree where it's like a 1-to-1, because that is kind of interesting. I could see supporters buying that thing or bidding on it or whatever it is, but
like you're saying, you could own Sydney Sweeney's Good Jeans ad.
Well, if she originally posted it on her account,
that's a good market cap. That's lucky.
I made $2,500 on that.
Yeah, so you made $2,500 from this post. This is the first one you posted that they promoted, right? When you were talking to Jesse, and then you
Well,
also
they didn't really like in terms of promoting it. I think he may have tweeted it.
Wow, you made $3,000.
So you made $3,000 off 2 posts on Zora.
But this one should be worth more.
Yeah, that's
Versus-
a classic.
versus a daily news update.
That's a
Right.
rare artifact.
But like the
And
problem
if
is
someone sends that on Twitter, you should reply and say you're not allowed to send this unless you own this token, and then link them to the token.
there's 260 holders of that specific thing. And that to me is where it's weird. Like, I guess I could dump it right now and really kill the price.
Nuke the chart.
Like
You're just making it cheaper for other people to have an opportunity to buy in.
you're
check
decentralizing the token.
See how many holders are in the other one.
403.
And I hold an even higher percentage of this. That's crazy. Nuke
Yeah, it's
the
a lower
chart.
market cap.
No, this is a higher market cap.
No, this
Pretty
one's
sure it's
lower.
lower. Yeah.
Oh,
I use my eyes.
okay.
This
Well,
one did more
was
volume. Yeah,
there.
but this one's
People,
I mean-
people think this is more valuable.
I think it
Market
is.
has spoken.
I mean, that's a classic
yeah. I mean, this is a
video.
classic. Yeah. How do I log into Zora?
I could sell the one of me, like the tiers one that I did recently. That one's going to be a classic.
What about the yacht photo?
I mean,
Yeah.
this is good because I hate it. And once again, that's what we're looking for.
Well, I think
So
this
that's
is a
checking the
natural.
box.
What the hell? I think this is a natural way. Well, yeah, I guess to sell porn would have been one of the things.
It's not even selling it because it's free to everyone. It's just like tipping.
This is Jack. This is
And I don't look at that stuff anymore. I think
Butchers.
it's bad for your mental health.
6.6 million market cap for his individual coin.
It was at 4, so that's a 50% gain since I last looked at it.
Yeah, this one's been up.
Sorry. So what is this one?
This is his act. He has a creator coin. So I don't know exactly how this works, but it looks like this is his creator coin. So you can just invest in the creator itself, and then these are all of his individual posts.
I mean, what the fuck are these posts?
I don't know. I don't know. It's some sort of, what is he saying about it? I mean, it's just like Jack Butcher things. Different pieces of the pie chart all colored in. It seemed to have market cap
that's
responding to
crazy.
how big of the pie each one is.
Oh, really?
Collected. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's why people are speculating, saying, okay, well, this one is a bigger piece of the pie. This is the highest market cap. This one's next, then this one.
And then show how much are the thin ones.
152, 174, 161, 150.
That is pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
Um,
I wonder how much he's made on the actual creator token. I don't know if I can see that.
I have no idea, but I think there is something interesting in this, personally. The problem is what you end up needing to do, like, as creators go to the platform, it normalizes to a much lower value. Like, the average creator should be making next to nothing.
Right.
And so you end up with this exponential like distribution, basically. Wow, I made 112,000. So you end up with this exponential distribution where the people with the biggest followings and the most in-demand stuff make the most, which kind of makes sense. And
It always happens that way. Friend Tech,
happened with NFTs.
InfoFi.
Bored Ape Yacht Club, Pudgy Penguins, like they're
You
at the
can buy
top.
that shit cheap, dog. I got in cheap.
But so I think that that's more interesting because the reality is like on Pump.fun, the people that launch tokens are not quote creators.
They're devs.
They're neither.
They're nerds.
They're developers.
No, they're literally people
Yeah.
that filled out a form.
No,
Form fillers.
developers.
The devs.
Sneaker bots.
Okay.
Developers.
Sneaker botters.
You can just tell
Technology.
Nick hates
Stop.
that token launchers have been called developers, being a developer himself. He's like, I will not be
Software engineers.
Yeah. Data scientists.
L7s at Google.
He's gone.
Large language
I was trying to have a
models.
conversation and y'all interrupt with some stupid bullshit. Okay. Like, how do we navigate this conversation when y'all can't be serious? Because I present like literal just genius commentary on the state of things. And then you come out and just make the world's dumbest joke, of which there's an audience of you two.
Okay.
You two are the audience.
Okay, tough guy. Let's see your response to this. How do you play Zora? What's the play? Like, what's the strategic move? And feel free to tell everybody on the show the wrong thing and then DM me the right way. That way we only us know.
It's basically the same way as NFTs of before. And people tried to do this where they were buying memes that were minted on Foundation. Remember that?
I never traded on there.
Well, I'm just saying at that point in time, a lot of people sold like the girl with the house burning down.
Mm-hmm.
That
Sure.
was that ended up selling for hundreds of thousands of dollars. I forget the name of the guy that was buying all these.
We should have bought this token, huh?
Giancarlo.
What?
Well,
Giancarlo.
wasn't Giancarlo just buys tokens, whatever his name was, doing those auctions for famous memes?
Yeah,
You
he
remember that?
was. Yeah,
Was he?
in the last couple months.
Yeah. And including the girl with the house burning down who's looking like evil, like
That's more recent though. That wasn't last cycle.
I didn't think that was him.
thought it was.
He did a couple auctions over the last 2 years of famous memes.
Well, the market cap of this should be far higher, but the bigger problem that also means, dude, here's the hot take. This is far better than Pump.fun.
Okay.
Zora. Well,
This
we just
approach.
saw for the first time in multiple years, the number of tokens on Base launching overtook the number of tokens on Solana over the last 24 hours.
I don't know that that's indicative of anything.
I mean, it's just a
Just
data
means
point.
that there's more devs on Zora than there is on Pump.fun.
What's that nobody's made the chart of the volume of activity on there though.
Zora volume.
Yeah, like USD value.
Yeah, that's interesting. Pull that up, Jarvis.
Jarvis, pull up USD value volume on Zora. Thank you, Jarvis. Total volume
Pretty good.
437 million.
What's the daily volume?
There you go. I see some spikes.
No, but where there you go, daily
in
volume.
USD.
Okay,
Yeah,
so when was that peak?
hold on, I'm trying to get.
He's gonna be really mad that you just moved
I'm
away from
assuming.
that graph.
I had to zoom in to get a
He's
better look
fucking
here.
so mad about that, dude.
Daily volume
Daily
USD.
volume
So we
USD.
peaked at a daily volume of 41 million 3 days ago. That was
And what
probably
was-
when Jack
what-
Butcher dropped his token.
And what's Pump.fun?
Jarvis overlay Pump.fun.
Jarvis overlay Pump.fun.
Enhance.
It's Adam Tech on Pump.fun.
And sorry, scroll up. What is this chart of? You're covering the title of this, dude.
Daily volume in US dollars.
Daily volume. Well, Pump.fun
Daily
obviously is far more than $40 million in daily volume.
You think there is?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you think this is wrong? Or are you saying Pump.fun is more?
Yes.
You're saying this is the next Pump.fun?
I don't know if this is the next Pump.fun, but I actually do believe that it should be.
Sorry, I'm trying to find a good daily volume.
But I don't.
The interesting thing, Nick, is it's a way easier vehicle for influencers or creators or artists to hop into instead of like NFTs, right? Like launching an NFT collection, right? There's a lot of
There was technical stuff that you had to do.
exactly. Versus this,
work.
you like literally download the app, sign up, and you could start posting like art on there or whatever. The tricky thing for me is like I have no fucking clue what to buy. I'm gonna have to figure that out.
So this last week we've done just shy of $100 million in volume on Zora. This is the weekly Pump.fun volume. I just had it moved away. The weekly Pump.fun volume chart.
What is the fee structure? 2.5% to Zora, 2.5% to creators.
What is right to it?
Sorry, I switched tabs and it like screwed everything up. So 252 million. So 2.5 times, 3 times the volume on Pump.fun than there is on Zora.
Sorry, why is that showing July 21st?
It's the week starting July 21st.
Well, that's not telling us the daily volume. That other chart was daily.
So I took this last 7 days of Zora and it's like 90 million. I added them up. Every time I switch tabs, it moves.
Oh my God.
It's not my fault, Nick. It's happening automatically.
I don't believe you.
Every time I switch, it just like puts me somewhere else on the page. I need to figure out where I am because I want to zoom in on the page to be able to see these charts.
Right. Just keep scrolling. My brain will just process all this. I did an IQ test this morning. Guess what my score was?
It was 76?
143.
47.
143.
What did you do? You went on like
It's so low that they legally provided him with
the
assistance.
IQ test.
They told me to move to Somalia.
Was it IQtest.com?
No, it was an app. They hit me with an app because it was like
resources.
Yeah, it's called the Impulse app.
I had one job interview where they gave me the Wonderlic test. That's the NFL like quarterback one, and I was like very
you have
curious.
CTE.
No, it's like what they give quarterbacks coming out of the draft into the draft.
Oh shit!
And they're like, yeah, we're gonna give you this test, but we're not gonna tell you the value. So that's like bugged me to this day. I always wonder what I scored on a Wonderlic test.
It's all like what is it? All pattern recognition, or what is it? Or is it like check route, check down?
It was a while ago. It was like 10 years ago at least. Yeah, so like I was looking at the daily volume on Zora. I added the last 7 days, and it was like just shy of 100 million. Pump.fun's weekly volume is 250, so like basically 3x.
I like this thesis.
Yeah,
I'll probably get rinsed on just like Pump.fun because I don't know if I'm good enough anymore, guys.
how do you navigate what to buy? Are there any like dashboards or whatever? Like when I go to Zora, it's just like the homepage is just scrolling a feed. Like I don't even see stats here. I don't see anything.
Well, it incentivizes
chain,
you to
right?
follow people. So what you have to do is start following people. You're not following anybody, and that's why your feed looks like garbage.
Okay, so I should follow you.
So the name of the game.
Why don't you launch a creator coin, bro?
Well, as soon as he completes his profile, it's going to create one.
No, for you. I saw on your page.
You couldn't even follow me.
Yeah,
me?
My profile.
Yeah.
So
Said no creator coin.
On
because I think they have creator coins and then they have post coins, right?
I mean, Zora DM'd me and said,
And this has a similar structure to virtuals where you can long the Zora coin and you can also buy the underlying assets, which could pump at a higher volatility.
All right, so this is interesting. Did we find a play?
It's $245 million. Look up what the circulating market cap of virtuals was at Pico top. Not early. We're still.
Hey, I think that it was billions of dollars there, Kicks.
So we still got like a clean TNX on the table there.
I think we really do, dude.
Nick, I think this is the best piece of alpha you've brought in a little while.
Okay. Hey, thanks for that, Kicks.
No problem, you little slut.
Anyone in the audience who's using virtuals, do you have a dashboard you're using? I'd be curious to find like where tokens are trading.
Hey, how did you sleep last night there, Kicks?
Fucking phenomenal, dude. I think I got a solid 8.5.
What's hitting volume?
Hyperliquid.
Okay. You just ruined it easy. And I'm even a hyperliquid bull. Why is that price going down? I don't like that.
The outage yesterday.
I'm following 12 people.
Nice. Click on choose rich again, please. Jarvis. Thank you. No coin yet. So he doesn't have an creator coin yet, huh?
Oh, it made a coin for me. Of course it did. Did you see anywhere where I could have clicked don't create?
Congrats on being a dev.
It's fucking bullshit. Lovely.
You're so fucked.
Let me do that over there real quick. Where's the site, Zora? So are they for Rabby?
What's the fee structure? 2.5%, 2.5%, 5% on every trade?
I have some stuff in here. I guess I did buy some stuff.
God. Okay. You guys aren't answering my question. ChatGPT.
I don't know what the fee structure is.
What is the fee structure on Zora swaps? %1 creator rewards, 0.3% trade refer.
I just bought Ray's creator
LP.
coin.
Zora platform referral. Really?
Longo.
So should I launch my creator coin? What was cool there is I was early enough that I didn't have to launch my creator coin.
Looks like they took up the free fee structure a little bit.
Here's my take. This is 1,000 times better than Pump.fun. Now, there are a bunch of issues with this. The biggest is that fundamentally, I don't know that this quote social product is superior to any other. Like, this is literally just a generic feed.
Mm-hmm.
And I think inherently you need quality content on the platform, and you need quality creators as a result of it.
Mm-hmm.
But let's say that you made $500 for coming on, and you made $0 for going on Instagram. You work your ass off, and you make like I have millions and millions of views because I'm that famous on Instagram. You know, I get nothing out of that.
Brand deals, but
not yet. Well, someone tried to send me sunglasses or something like that. Yeah.
You don't have a good manager.
All right.
And you got $2,500 for this post.
Well, yeah.
That market cap went up by $400, by the way, dude. Crushing it.
A comparable one would be the other one. This one. 11. So click on that.
I did.
How much did I make?
470.
I don't know. That's like pretty interesting to me.
Nicky, little.
This is almost like Frentech without a chat function or gallery.
Yeah, no, that's what really got my brain clicking. Alfalfa saying that. All right, everybody listening right now, don't tell anybody else about this.
There's a distinction here. There's some challenges that they have. So the cool thing with Frentech is that you're trading on mature platforms, in this case X, where the distribution is already built. The problem here is that you don't have the audience, and the audience that you're building of people consuming are heavily promoted to spend money. And that's a weird experience for me. Like, look at just the percentage.
No, you can just scroll and not spend, right?
No, but look at the percentage of this page right now, the screen that Ray's on. The amount that money is staring directly in your face is far greater than number of followers. And to me, that's a weird interaction to put that. Like, I believe that that trading on memes, trading on content is interesting. It's proven. There's stickers on Telegram. There were rare Pepes. I think it follows that sort of form. And I think if you could do it on X, if you could do that on Instagram, that'd be interesting. The thing that's missing here is that you don't have as large of an audience. That said, maybe you don't really need a large audience because Pump.fun doesn't have a large audience. The average person really doesn't know what Pump.fun is, despite the fact that millions of dollars or billions of dollars have been traded on the platform. The average person has no idea nobody knows what Frentech is. Some small number of people know what Pump.fun is. So you don't need like a huge number of people to make a market. But I think that also in many ways prevents a lot of people from coming in.
Yeah, also, but so I think the play is you buy the fucking creators, not their individual posts, right?
I think that makes sense.
Right.
Oh my God, I'm up 5x on Rays on my buy on Ray.
Hey, let's go.
And all they need,
Dude, nuke it.
all they really need is they could easily just Zora could pay and get like influencers on here or something, you know.
Well, essentially-
Artists start posting their art exclusively on here.
like, do you buy this post from?
It's like
Digital
it's
Lethality?
it's fractionalized art.
I don't like buying the posts, but the way that this works, which would be interesting, is I like buying the posts early, the same way that what is that platform that's been built that lets you bet on how many impressions a tweet's gonna have? Have you been seeing that in your replies?
I would never do that because that's so easily
Tweet
bobbled.
me or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Basically, you at them and you say, this is going to 10x, and the system sees, but which I don't understand. Why wouldn't you just go to every single one of them, like get an alert from when I post and then just
Long it.
yeah, exactly.
It
But
seems kinda-
theoretically, if the market is created the same way as the creator coin inherently has, like, you should be early to buy it. Like I bought Ray at $1,600 or whatever it is, and now it's at 5K.
Cool. So you're pump and dumping your own fucking friend, dude.
I'm not selling it. It's not worth anything. But
Why'd you try? You just try not to smile there.
I'm not worth anything.
And now you're covering your mouth, Nick. Now you're laughing.
because of the way you're talking. Here's how much I can receive: 0.00012 ETH.
It did. But imagine if ETH goes to $1 trillion, dude. Interesting, Nick. Interesting. I like it.
Like, I'd rather talk
the
about
supply
this. That
Of each
said,
creator's coin unlocks to the creator slowly over 5 years. So the creator owns 50% of these coins.
Wow.
so
Do creators also earn fees on top?
I don't know.
I probably.
That's wild.
Well, you can check your wallet, right? Click on the wallet.
Click on the wallet.
There's a wallet icon right there.
So this is claiming my own creator coin, I imagine. So this is like the drip. So this is the RCEV coin.
Dump it.
Interesting. Yeah. So I mean, what I can do is I can go to base scan.
No, he doesn't have any RCEV. Go back to the wallet.
What?
Because it probably hasn't, the epoch probably hasn't ticked yet. He just created it.
Yeah, see down there, it's just, yeah.
Oh, he does. 1763.
Creator coin is a different. Wait,
Yeah.
what
No,
is?
so you can, so this is slowly dripping. I've gotten 38 since I just claimed that.
Got it. Okay.
So that's the coin. I'm gonna look at base scan to see if anything went to my wallet in terms of like.
No, you have to sell them. You have to trade them.
We're talking about if you're getting fees on these things.
Bongo saying on your profile, you need to click your PFP. Click your PFP. That's what he said, not me. Now you got a chart.
Okay, I've earned 15 cents.
Shit, dog. It's not bad.
So I mean,
Better than
15
you would
cents
do on
per minute.
OnlyFans.
1 cent per minute.
But
What does that come out to per year?
think about this. People tip on the live stream all the time. Like that's the way that system is built. So I actually believe in what they've built here. I don't know about the implementation, but this is a product feedback sort of thing.
Interesting. Very.
Gabriel Haynes here, 568K market cap on his creator coin.
Show me those titties.
He
Wow.
has earned $2,000 in lifetime creator fees. Bankless.
Trustless State is the number
Yes,
one
Bankless,
one.
a bank holder.
Click on that guy. Click on that guy. Click on
It's
that guy.
David Hoffman. Wow,
Who's
his
he?
market cap's down bad.
Who's David Hoffman?
Bankless.
Co-founder of
earned-
Bankless.
He's earned $10,000 in earnings.
I mean, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Go click on what's his name? We can now see how much he earned.
10K for Coop.
Who's Coop?
Look at visualized value.
Who's Coop? Is he a DJ?
He's a DJ, but he was early in this whole space, and he was really active on Zora.
Crypto
Scroll
DJ?
down.
Yeah,
113 grand.
Jack's wife's gonna be happy.
I mean, that's a fucking incentive right there, dude. Who's
Interesting.
not going to try and figure this out?
Nick, come here. Nick, put your mic up.
What?
I think this is a really good idea, but we've told too many people, so we have to start funding it.
Hey, turn off the stream, Ray.
Okay, Ray,
Turn off the stream.
Thank you.
That's gonna do it for today's episode.
Yeah, we talked to
We're
some
gonna be
people.
back
This
again
is
tomorrow.
not looking like a good play. This is not looking smart here. I think it's sit on your hand season. Don't look into this. We'll report back.
Why
if
would
we
you not
change our
just buy
mind.
the Zora token?
Why would you ever buy it, or why wouldn't you buy it?
Why wouldn't you? If you're so bullish on this whole ecosystem, why not just buy the token?
I think I will.
I think I will. Actually, ladies and gentlemen, we're just talking to some people. They said don't buy the token, so we won't be doing that anytime soon. Thanks for tuning in.
I think buying the token's good, but I mean, if you're looking at the outsized rewards, like comparing this to virtuals, like the outsized rewards are like AIXPT, like those tokens, the Vader. So like identifying what those plays are, the levered bets on Zora would be the highest return. You can take Zora as the underlying asset. So say Zora does a 4x from here to a $2.83 billion FDV. So like that's it, like a we'll see.
I mean, if this works, it'll be worth billions of dollars. The one thing that they're doing is they're renaming it Base, right?
It's the base app.
Small Penergy. Why would you compare this to virtuals? I'm just comparing like the levered structure of it. Like
Small Pen Energy is also an idiot, low IQ type person. So you really need to explain it to him.
Yeah, I'm just
What are
talking
you
about, there's a levered play on the base of the main token. So like that's where you get the outsized rewards. Like with Friend Tech, well, that's a bad example. They didn't have a token initially, but it was the creators you would buy with virtuals.
How is the Zora token used?
I have no idea. That's what I need to look into before buying it. Are these all priced against Zora on a bonding curve? Is that how it's working? And it's automatically converting the ETH? Like that would be something that'd be interesting.
The United States, though.
What?
Like a token buyback would be sick. Maybe they just do it. Where are they located?
I don't know. I know Coinbase is like they're like.
I'll ask ChatGPT,
it
dude,
owns
because
them.
it's going to take you too long. Based in the United States, operational headquarters, New York City. Okay. Tough sector. That's fine. They do buybacks on the fees. Bongo screaming they do buybacks. Interesting.
Yeah, we're asking these questions and looking up, and Bongo's been answering them for like a couple.
Bongo's
months.
so mad. Yeah, because he's literally like he knows everything. And he's like watching like people learn to ride a bike. All righty. Well, this was very interesting.
So how did this one work? This one launched 5 minutes ago. So I would look at price action on this over time. Only
Looks
5
like today's going to
on.
be an 8 Zin kind of day.
Buy it.
All right, I'm going to buy it. This is going to be our test. I'm going to buy 0.01 ETH worth of Gabriel Haynes' most recent post. I also should probably just buy his token, right?
You should buy his token, you fucking retard.
No,
I think the play is, hear me out. Could be wrong. I think the play is that the creator token is always a good buy, and the posts are situationally a good buy, and can be very dependent on what the creator is doing, such as if an X copy style person launched on Zora, owning some of the individual posts could be like fractionalized art pieces, right? That could be valuable. But like for a content creator like Clemente, buying the individual post, probably not as good as just buying the token.
No, the number one play here.
Want to fucking fight?
Yeah. The number one play here is to be a creator.
Yeah, but our audience isn't full of creators. So how do you offer plays that are going to make sense for somebody watching and listening? Like you can't just become a creator.
I think you just have to be early. The whole point is to be early and hold creators and you'll be rewarded.
Cool. So you basically neg my idea. Ray asks you a question, you repeat my idea back to Ray. Nice. Cool. I'll see you after this call, bud.
Yeah, let's take it to the fucking streets, dude.
Thank you all for listening. It's been a wonderful day. It's been a jam-packed day
Nick,
of alpha.
You pick an e-bike, I pick an e-bike. We drive straight at each other, full speed. Game of chicken.
We do this podcast Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern time. You can catch us on all major
I'm
podcast
down.
platforms, Spotify, Apple. Watch us on YouTube. See us scrolling on Zora in real time and buying creator coins live on stream. Also buying OpenSea NFTs live on stream. The lead was buried by this Zora play. Thank you all for listening. Have a wonderful Wednesday. We will